Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Saw 4. It's directed by Darren Lynn Bousman for his third Saw film, 2007 horror thriller starring Tobin Bell as Jigsaw, Scott Patterson as Peter Strong, Betsy Russell as Jill Tuck, Costas Mandylor as Mark Hoffman, Lyric Bent as Detective Rigg, and Donnie Wahlberg as Eric Matthews. The film has a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes, and with a budget of $10 million, the film made $139.4 million at the box office. Can you say soap opera? I know I can. On this week's episode of Jigsaw's Hospital, get it, Officer Rigg is placed into the Jigsaw trap to learn that he can't save everyone. Which, to be fair, he's a cop, and that's kind of his job. And don't get all political in the comments about police. I get it. You know, I don't support police brutality at all. And I just, you're here to escape reality for a little bit. Take a break and not worry about all that, Worry about that later. That's the way I look at it. Tobin Bell's character Jigsaw died in the last film, and we see his autopsy in the beginning. And then he's back in the rest of the film with flashbacks. Jill Tuck was introduced, but not named in, I believe, Saw 2, but let's be honest, who knows anymore. I will say, Rigg finds Carrie's body strung up like a scarecrow where she was left in the last film, and let me tell you, he actually has a natural human reaction. He's sad. His friend and partner are dead. He screams in agony. That's how you do a proper reaction horror films, not, oh my god, Shelly's dead. All you Friday the 13th fans know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, of course, the twists and turns of the Saw franchise. First of all, Jill Tuck is John Kramer's ex-wife. She owns a clinic, and one night she was attacked and a door hit her in the stomach, killing hers and John's unborn child. Thus, this is apparently now what spirals John into madness. You killed my unborn kid, but also I have brain cancer, so I'm mad. I don't know. The end reveal that Mark Hoffman has been on John's team for a while, I gotta admit, it's kind of cool. I'm one of the people who's always like, yeah, the Hoffmanator, with Mark Hoffman, so it's cool to see him. And we're told that he's there through flashbacks, such as the note Amanda reads in part 3 that I didn't mention because I didn't think it was important, since I assumed that it came from John, but apparently not. We also find out that Hoffman set Rigg's trap and locks himself inside to die in another movie. So this is basically what happens. Donnie Wahlberg, or Eric Matthews, is strung up with a chain, and I'll get no more detail, standing on an ice block. Hoffman is tied up next to him, and he's pretending to be in the trap, but he's not actually in the trap. In fact, he locks Rigg inside of that trap room to die in another movie. Like I said, I think it's Saw 5 or 6 that he ends up dying. Normally these guys trap these characters and then leave them for another film, and then it's like 2 films later, so we'll find out next week, I guess. And then it's revealed that this probably takes place at the same time as part 3, which makes some sense since we see Carrie still hanging and it doesn't look decomposed or anything. It's in like a, hey, that's my partner. But we then find the ending to part 3 stumbled upon by Agent Strom, who then gets locked in there by Hoffman. I think that's how it happened. I'm probably imagining things, and you'll correct me, you big Saw fans, but man, these timelines make no sense. Is up actually down? Is left actually right? Is Saw 2 really Saw the beginning? Who knows? Not me. The traps aren't very good, but the ones that are worth mentioning actually kind of make me sad. There's the husband and wife double impalement that's sad and horrifying. You know, they're back to back and they have rebar stuck through them and they gotta pull it out to live, but you know, they didn't. And then poor Eric Matthews' trap is sad. He should have lived. I liked him. He was the only good, well, he was the only seasoned actor in this, and he was a musician before this. All, you know, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Ooh, Mark Wahlberg, fun guy. His brother's cool though. I like Donnie. So he stands on a melting block of ice with a chain wrapped around his neck. Once the ice melts, he dies. I really enjoy Lyric Bent more than anyone in this. He has, like I said, emotion to him more than the machine that is Hoffmanator. Not that Costas Mandylor is bad by any means. His acting is really well, but he does feel a bit robotic, and then of course he's going around killing everybody because he's the goddamn Terminator. The effects done by Patrick Baxter, Chris Bridges, and Neil Morrill, who worked on the effects for Saw 2, X-Men Apocalypse, and Mandy, a Nicolas Cage horror crack dream. Like, Nick Cage just snorted a bunch of coke one night and wrote a movie that's very bloody and insane, like mind-bogglingly insane. All the effects are really great and really gross. But you do feel the CGI that's on the horizon for future films. They tried a little bit here, but it's not much. The music composed by Charlie Clouser, who has worked on all 8 Saw films and American Horror Story, which I have yet to finish. I made it through Murder House, Asylum, and Witchcraft, or Coven. Yeah, it's Coven. I'm in the middle of Freak Show, and by middle I mean the 2nd episode, and I haven't watched it in months. In fact, I actually started watching the Scream MTV show and then American Horror Story, and right now I'm watching Bates Motel, which I'm gonna do a video on the Psycho films, not reviews, just kind of talking about how that slyly became my favorite horror franchise, but we'll get to that when we get to it. The music, like I said, composed by Charlie Clouser, is still the techno mix that I said I like. I actually think this is a solid film for the Saw franchise. No, it's not up there with Saw 2, and it's kind of middle of the road. I didn't grade this. Well, we'll do it now. It's kind of middle of the road with the first Saw, but it's not as bad as Saw 3. So I'll probably give it like a 6 out of 10 here. Saw 2 will remain my favorite of the franchise. Six out of 10. Yeah, so like I said, probably my second favorite thus far. I would say if I had to rank them right now, it'd be Saw 3 in last place, Saw 4, Saw 2. But I hear Jigsaw's really good. But again, we have yet to see. Tuesday. Oh boy, Tuesday, am I excited. We are going to talk about my favorite X-Men movie, Days of Future Past, aka X-Men 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever it is. I don't even know anymore, but it is absolutely my favorite X-Men movie. So until X-Men Days of Future Past, also let me know if you like seeing the DVD whatever up here. I found out it worked. I may put them back like right up front and center, but yet to decide. So again, until Tuesday, I am Luke, and I will see you guys later. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed what you just watched. If you're interested in more of my videos, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notifications every time I upload a video.
And also, if you could, just leave a like down below and maybe even consider commenting, tell me things I did good, things I did bad.